But it was nice. We ended up selling that property, made some money,
Yeah, could get our
and
first
then
single
bought our first Pennsylvania
farmhouse.
stone farmhouse.
Yeah,
And man, it was a beautiful one. It was gorgeous.
we love that house. Yeah.
Symmetrical.
Center Hall Colonial, stone farmhouse. It was very close to the road. I feel like we should walk. Can we start walking again?
Set back just a little bit. Had two beautiful silver maple trees out front.
I forgot.
And one,
Ginormous.
what storm was it?
We can look at the newspaper. Isabel. Is the Hurricane Isabel blew through. And in the middle of the night, it was just this crack and this thud. And thankfully, the tree went the other way, took out the power for the whole neighborhood for like a week. It was huge. Huge. I forgot, we moved into that house, and the guy we got it from, the previous owner wasn't thrilled with selling it. And it was really rough, very smelly.
Yeah, I think they had gone through a divorce.
Yeah, something, some hardships.
Yeah.
And there was, it was gross. It was really gross. And so literally, my mom and Jim were the only ones that were able to come and help us move. And
Don't forget Kyle. He was on the front porch of that house.
yeah, Kyle showed up on moving day out of nowhere. Josh's best friend in second grade showed up and was like, "Do you know Josh Roos?" To Chris, who became your other best friend, one of our neighbors across the street. And yeah, that was funny. But yeah, the tree snapped out front. Remember the basement flooded? We didn't know. Here, like the whole basement was on a pitch, and it had a pipe that you'd have to open up in rainstorms to let all the water out, because water needs somewhere to go and it goes to the lowest point. So old farmhouses are notorious for taking water. And we didn't know. So within the first 2 weeks, that storm, the tree broke. We had like 6 inches of water throughout the entire basement. It was like, welcome to home ownership.
Yeah, I was waiting for the swarms of locusts
to ascend.
Which I think they did. You remember there were several years over there where the cicada would be so loud it would ring through that whole valley. You remember that?
Yeah. Well, I remember the ladybugs too. Those little ladybugs would cover that house. But yeah, it was a really, that house was a labor of love. We were there for 10 years. We were there from 24 to 34 was that house. You want to walk the other way and we can say everything you did?
So the crowning features of that house, I think that was my first concrete countertop job. And that was like early on when the craze had just started, and we were on the forefront of that one, I feel like.
Yeah.
And they really turned out good. I dyed them black, and it had a real slate look to them.
Attractive.
I really liked the way those turned out.
Yeah, that was the center island. We did a butcher block. We'd always do salvage. We liked going to like salvage yards to get like stuff. So we got heat registers there. We got that butcher block in a barn. What else did we?
Yeah, the bathroom we used a reclaimed dresser to make the vanity upstairs, and put in a mud shower, which was, you know,
a jacuzzi tub.
We really made that house nice. It was our home. It was a beautiful
that
house.
Wasn't just a flip for us. That was our home. We lived there. Initially, we had said we would only be there. Every time we bought a house, we would like say, this is how long we're going to be in it, a 2-year or a 5-year or 10-year. It was supposed to be shorter, but with the kids getting to elementary school age, it was like, we got to stay for them to at least get through elementary. And so that's what we did, that we were there till elementary school, till Jake died. And then I wanted to move. The market was not good when we decided to move, but that one we did not make money on. The septic failed. We had to do the septic on that house.
Yeah, and you know, that one I always think, you know, you're not going to hit home runs every time, and that was one. There was so many other things with that house that we really enjoyed. It was our quality of life. It wasn't our biggest earner,
No, the next one, it set us up for the next one though, because you got to think we took out a home equity on that home to buy Jubilee, which we didn't even get
But
into Jubilee, the flip.
ironically enough, though, it is still and always will be one of my favorite homes that
Yeah.
we've owned. So, I am very cash dollar producing driven,
Frugal, some might say.
economically minded.
Yes, yes.
But that one still will always be one of my favorite homes, and just from the, because it was our home, and all these places were our homes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Although we worked on them and many late nights.
Hanging drywall.
I will say with C. Saltsville, it was our first single home.
Yeah.
So I didn't have the ability to torture or attached neighbors any longer.
Like Hall Court.
I apologize to anybody who's had to live on the other side of a half a twin from me, because at that point I was working a job and working.
We would hang drywall till 1 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And it was me holding move it up an inch, and I.
Now I have a hoist.
Yeah, he learned same with the kitchen cabinets. I would be like trying so hard, and now he just puts a board down. And,
I got a little smarter but we got it done.
We got it done.
We're still married and in love.
Yes, I was, yes. You still love me even though I made you hold it. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, that one will always be one of my favorites. I think it's just, the time we spent there, and I was really proud of that house. Like you said,
beautiful.
I never really thought that I would have that ability and, time on task and,